Oh, hello guys, Nick Z again. I've got another little short video because the last one wasn't very indicative of what's going on here. And so what I did is I connected the Kacher circuit to my 24 volt power supply. And so it's getting its normal amount of juice now. And this induction circuit is still connected to 12 volts and just a couple amps. So it's going to be very weak because the yoke is made for the 24 volt unit. But anyway, I wanted you to see the difference during the day because that night shot wasn't good at all. So let me get in here. One thing I wanted to point out is one of the reasons why it wasn't showing me the right results is because this black connector on the capacitor there was connected. And if it's connected, it messes up the readings, especially on the Kacher part of it. When you turn the Kacher on, it doesn't mess up the readings on the induction circuit, but when you turn the Kacher on, it messes up the way the power works through the whole system. So anyway, let me show you what it looks like now during the day. Everything is off right now. My scope is on, and so let me turn the induction circuit on, and I have to tune it because, one second, let me sit down. It usually doesn't come on without messing with it a little bit. So I tune it by turning the magnet in the yoke, this magnet here. I turn it just like a pot. And so I got these two little lights on. That's all that this 12 volt system with 2 amps is going to do. With the I think they're 225 watt bulbs, but I'm not sure. It's at least 25 watts, so that's 50 watts going there as far as the wattage on the bulbs. This is the signal I'm getting here on the I don't have my high voltage probe on that. I've just got the low voltage probe, and that's the signal anyway. It's a sine wave. That's as small as I can get it right now. And so I'm going to be turning on the Kacher now so you can see the influence the Kacher has on things. Okay, so right now you can also see it by this little indicator which will light up when the Kacher is on. So, okay, so here goes the Kacher. You can see the additional light there. And then you can tune that too with the ferrite and the grenade, and again with the magnet here, so I can dim them, brighten them. So that's kind of about it. So that's what I was showing last night. But when I disconnect this ground, well, I'll watch the bulbs at the same time. So here goes. Okay, so I disconnected that little clip, and the bulbs are much brighter. So now if I turn off the Kacher, this is the power again from the induction circuit, just from the induction circuit. Again, I can tune a little bit because it changes a little bit every time I touch something, but that is about as good as I can get it with 2 bulbs. Now with 1 bulb, I have to retune for 1 bulb, but here it comes. So 1 bulb is about the same as 2 bulbs, so it's better to use 2 bulbs. And let me retune it again here a second. Okay, so that's about as good as I can get the 2 bulbs going. Now look at the scope a second while I connect the scope's ground again to the capacitor. Again, I get a clean signal there. And it doesn't affect the lights. I can disconnect it now. The lights stay the same, connect it back on. Okay, so when I turn on the Kacher, this is the Kacher influence coming on right now. That's with the Kacher on. Okay, the signal goes off of what the scope can do here. Let me see if I can switch it to the other channel and get the get that signal from the high voltage. This is the signal from the high voltage. You can see. So that's with the Kacher on, and I'm running it from these power supplies because again, I don't have my Zeners on the Mazzilli, and I can't really give it all the power it needs. So for now, I just wanted to show you this test. I'm going to turn off the Kacher now and just the induction circuit so you can see the difference again. Once more, the Kacher on. You can see the scope. Kacher off. Kacher on. Okay, so that's about all I wanted to show you. I just had to do an update here because that video last night was all off because I had that clip lead on the capacitor there, and it just messed everything up. So, and plus at night you can't really see that well. So this is a better indication here. So it looks as though the Kacher might be doing something to the induction circuit. Kacher off, Kacher on. But it has to be tested with all the right voltages, not running the induction circuit here at less than half or whatever. It's running at around 11.5 volts. So of course at 24, these lights and other lights would light up differently. Anyway, I just want you to see that. Thanks for watching.